Okay, so I just cut the deck into two more piles to finish this off, and um, so all this stuff happens. So there's all these so there's a bun in the oven, there's a death in the family, there's an inheritance, there's a bereaved, heartbroken teenager, and hormones, and yeah, a lot of stuff happening. So how is our family doing? So the last card we had it was the moon. So off into the unknown. How are they gonna handle all this, you know, all this stuff? And this is everyday life. This is everyday life. You know, life and death and birth and you know, kids and that stuff. So into the moon. So we have 7 wands, 4 of wands, and the 5 of pentacles. So they're having some issues with the teenager. 7 of wands. They're, this could be around the kid, or this could be just, because we have all this new family dynamic. People are having the parents are having to set boundaries. The teenager's a teenager and wants to, is starting to become an adult. So there's a little bit of people are needing to assert themselves and kind of find out who, how's this family gonna melt together. And the next card we have is the 4 of wands. So this is they do have a breakthrough. This must have been the wedding, because we had the justice card, and that was probably a prenup. It was legal stuff they were dealing with. But this would have been the actual wedding. Unfortunately, now we have the 5 of pentacles. So it's soon after the wedding, and there was some bad crab cakes, and someone got sick and had food poisoning. It's terrible. It was a teenager. Because he got drunk. Someone got a little tipsy at the wedding. And, yeah. So that must have been, I don't know, what happened with that? Okay. Well, okay, so now we have the Chariot. So, the Chariot. So, the Chariot, the 2 of Pentacles, and the 3 of Wands. So things are moving pretty fast. So it looks like that was just a little side twist that someone got drunk at the wedding. But now we have the Chariot. So things are coming. And now we have the 2 of Pentacles. So there's a lot of more. So now we're back to practical matters, and our family here is they're just trying to stay balanced and manage and juggle things and keep some equilibrium, especially with the Chariot. The Chariot, does pose a sense of duality of but it's full steam ahead, but you don't want to lose, too much momentum. But it's okay, things are happening, things are going, we're off and running, and this family's trying to stay. They have a lot of things that they're continuing to juggle. But now here we have a very positive card for them, which is the 3 of wands. So they're managing things, and now they're able to kind of look forward and look, things are kind of calm enough now that they can start kind of Planning. I wonder how far along the pregnancy is. I'm going to use this next card as an indication. Queen of Chalices, she's ready to pop. This court card is another. This is the mother. So she's raging hormones and she's very emotional. And she's probably like in her second trimester, maybe like 6 months along. Let's see. So we're checking on mom here. Judgment card, Strength card, and then the Queen of Swords. This was the birth. There she had the baby. So baby's born. Judgment card. Okay, so that was like, okay, big decision, and it's looking like, and then Judgment card and the Strength card, that was like a really difficult labor. And the Queen of Swords, also indicative of the mother, she had to make a really difficult decision, and what happened was, it was a premature delivery, and she wound up having a C-section, which was not something she probably didn't want to have to deal with. She didn't want to have a premature baby, but we'll see how things are going. So 8 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles, and the Empress. So the 8 of Cups, so that was a little bit sad that she couldn't have a natural birth, and but it's like here with the 4 of Pentacles, it's like things could have been worse for them. Like they have, they're financially secure, and they got, things are solid for them. They have what they need, they're taken care of, and now we have the Empress card, and this is representative of the mother. So she's at this point, she's probably out of the hospital. I don't know how everyone else is doing. I have 2 more cards left on this pile. The King of Chalices and the King of Wands. These 2 cards are working together here. This is the father, and the father is like, he's on top of the world. Like on an emotional aspect, the King of Cups, the King of Chalices here, he's in full on like daddy mode. So he's making himself very like emotionally available to to his family, and he's stepping up. It would be the King of Wands. And so he's taking this pretty seriously. Now, but this is more the fire aspect. So he's more in a celebratory mood. He's like, it's like that new father. He's like in that new father mood where he's fired up. He's got the kid. It's just followed by the Empress card, and so that's like a lot of. There's court cards there, and the Empress, that's like a lot of emotional energy. And he's there, and he wants to be there for his wife. New baby, things are good. Wonder how the teenager's doing. So we have like established here a family. The family here is the baby's born, the baby's healthy. We had a C-section, that was a little bit hard on the wife, but they got through it. Go family. I'll be back for the conclusion of the story very shortly.